What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is the 14th of October. We're going to take a look at Aerodrome Finance here this morning. Aerodrome Finance slash the United States dollar. This will be a daily chart. We will go into a 3-minute time frame, and this data here is from Coinbase. We've had a very nice surprise weekend here for the Aerodrome Finance holders. We have Bitcoin moving up today, and of course, Aerodrome adding fuel to the fire to the upside. Very nice to see. Going to cover a couple things here and wrap this video up. Welcome to the channel, guys. Appreciate all the viewership, all the support, and hope everybody's doing well here on this move to the upside. Currently, Aerodrome is up 0.5% yesterday, which would have been Sunday, October 13th. Aerodrome was up 7.23%. We breached $1.3235. So we have a couple levels we've been speaking about here for a little bit of time now. So we have the $1.3235. That's this green level. We have the $1.34. That's this yellow line here. And then we have the $1.4469. That's this green line up here. A little bit of resistance came in yesterday. Intraday, we'll show you that on the 3-minute time frame at the 134. And, went above it. So that is very nice to see. There's a lot of strength yesterday in Aerodrome. Looks like ultimately yesterday we came in at a resistance level right around 138. We closed below that. Today we hit up to the resistance level of 14071. It's an old level. It's been here for a long time, but it came into play at least intraday on this Monday, the 14th of October. Down to support at 134 for today's low. Let's go to a 3-minute time frame, and then we'll talk about a couple other things to the upside. So we're going to zoom out here. This is the 3-minute time frame. Again, this is on the charting service here is tradingview.com. This is a free service, guys. I don't pay for TradingView. Here is our original breakout here for Aerodrome, okay? Breaking out above the $1.28, $1.28.3, $1.29.45 level. Okay, that's right here. This took place, it looks like, on Sunday. Let's see here. Was it Sunday or did we start to move here? It was either Saturday or Sunday. I guess it was Saturday. Started to move above that 128, 129. Yeah, I believe it was Saturday. Or maybe it was Sunday. It doesn't matter. I mean, this tells us this Sunday, so I guess we should go with that. Sunday. Moved up to just above 132.35, no problem. Above 132.640. And then we started to get a little volatile around the $1.34 level. We traded above it. We pulled back. We traded above it. We pulled back. We ended up pulling back here. Traded above it. Pulled back. Right here, we turned it into support. And that's when we got that next boost up to 136 and even the 138.010 level. So we had slight resistance for a short period of time intraday at 134, and then we flipped that level into support, and then we bounced higher. Here is another test of the 134 as support. Right here perfectly, and then it boom rallied up to through 136 through 138, and look at the perfect resistance right here. This is all intraday at $1.47.1. So as we break out here above the 128, levels above the market act as resistance. They act as targets for periods of time. Periods of time is like an unknown factor, okay? It can mark a major top. It can mark a major bottom. For how long, we don't know. So I've said this before. You have to be nimble and, take it for what it is. The levels above the market will act as resistance for a period of time. But then that same level that's resistance, if the market breaks above it and pulls back to it, like we saw right here, now that level that was once resistance is now support. The market is ready to even go higher. Here we are up here, 140.71. That is resistance. We have potential support trying to show up here at 138.10. This could turn into support. It's trying to right now. And then we could break above 140, rally, pull back, and turn what is resistance into a level of support, at some time down, in the future. But all is well here. So let's take a look at where we've gone in recent times here. So if I get rid of all these noisy levels on my screen here, okay, look at how far Aerodrome has gone. It has gone very high here. If we take a Fibonacci level, and let's see here, we are above the 618 based on this pullback here. We are heading up to the 786. The 786 is up there. Basically, it looks like it's around $1.56. Sorry, I forgot that would come back there. We've moved a long way here. 156 or so is the 786 fib level. Let's take a look at some future higher targets here. So I said this in probably yesterday's video. I expect us to be getting up to the $1.44.69 level for Aero here. 144.69 USD. We're not that far away. We hit a high today, like I had said. We got resistance at 141, so very close to the $1.44.69. That's probably only, so from where we're currently trading at, which is 138 up to 144. You got about a 4.5%, 4% move to the upside before that next target's hit. But that's what we're looking for. That's really the expected move that I'm looking for is based on recent pullbacks, 144.69. We broke through 128, 129, had a little, little volleying around 134, but then we flipped it into support and we're heading higher. We got a little bit of resistance at 140. We'll see if it's just overnight. We'll see how today goes. 144.69 is my next level. That's where I think a little bit longer term resistance can come into play. How long? Hey, time will tell. The 128, 129 level came into resistance for, it was about 2 weeks, guys. About 2 weeks. Let's see here. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, about 2 weeks of resistance. So that period of time was 2 weeks. The period of time at resistance at 134 was just a couple hours. That's what I'm saying. The amount of time they spend either at resistance or at support is X time. X is unknown. X for 128, 129 was 2 weeks. X for 134, at least, right now, was just a couple hours on yesterday's candle. So 144.69, if we get up there, it's only about 4% higher. Could mark a resistance for, X being a week or two, just like major resistance here at 128, 129. But, do I think we're going higher than 144.69? I believe we are, especially if Bitcoin is getting ready to ramp up. We're going to look at that in just a moment. But that doesn't mean Aerodrome's going to follow, exactly. Aerodrome, relative strength, outperforming Bitcoin, started to break out before Bitcoin broke out, making its move, as Bitcoin's waking up again. If we hit 144.69 and start to pull back for a couple of days, but Bitcoin's rallying, all normal. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. So what we're going to keep an eye on today is the 144.69. Could be breach, could we break out and go, higher than that? Of course we could. Next level being 158.40, 156.80. As far as above that, I don't have anything, it looks like, on my screen between 156.80 and $1.83. Those are all pretty large moves, but let's get to 144.69 first. From where we're currently trading, which is $1.38 still, up to the 150, you're at about 9.5. 156 is going to put you 13, and then 183 is going to put Aerodrome up about 33%. Things are getting interesting here. We are, we're not too far away from major resistance here at 186.11. And then, up there in the 240s, I believe was the all-time high. So that's that, guys. This thing's playing out perfectly from the breakout around 61. Aerodrome is currently up, let's call it 124, 125% in just over a month. I believe it's probably about 33 days or so. Let's see here, 31 days, 124, 125% in a month. Not bad. $1.25. So a couple takeaways. Keep your eyes on the 144 today, 69, 158.40, 156.80 if this thing continues to rally. We're getting close to the target, so I would expect some kind of reaction, and a slight pullback or just pausing in the upside momentum would be very normal. Over to Bitcoin. So we we had the lower low take place on the 10th of October. 58,910 was support. Look at that perfect support at my level there. And we are rallying up here. We got support again at 62,206, and we're rallying. We actually put in a higher high, so we took out the highs over here from the 7th. We are above at the moment from our resistance. We're just going to 63 to 64 for 64 375. There's 3 levels of resistance here, and we're just above that. We'll see how we do today. But, once we made a new low, we're V rallying out of here. So, hey, maybe this will be the time where this thing actually takes off, takes out this high over here, and takes us out towards 68,748. And if that's the case, we're going to see fireworks big time in Aerodrome. That's that, guys. Let's see. Let's not forget that Bitcoin is just in one large consolidation here with a downward bias for a very long time. Everything... this is just a bunch of noise, but one of these pullbacks that starts to rally again will be the rally that breaks out of Bitcoin, unless we have some kind of crazy global event that crash markets. But, this thing, we're looking, maybe it's this time around. We'll see. We're looking for that breakout. We got some big upper price targets for Bitcoin. Guys, thanks for watching. Of course, not financial advice, all links down below. Turn the bell on if you want to be notified when these videos come out. Hit that subscribe button if you're not yet joined us. We'll catch you later.